Hi everyone, I'm Giovanni Laquidara, developer advocate in Huawei, and today we will see how to develop an Android video editing application in 5 simple steps. Nowadays we are surrounded by video application. Video is the main content, and the video applications are the most downloaded one in the stores. All the videos that we are sharing are not only the recordings of our moments, they are also in a sort of sense customized by us, by adding stickers, sound effects, or even virtual objects on top of it, in a way that we will feel like this is impossible if we have to think about it many years ago, or maybe too expensive to do. But this is now easy to be done by you and by the user of your application. So to create this kind of video, we can install video editing apps. The most famous are like here in the slides, from Adobe Premiere Rush, Splice, Quick, and sometimes they are really complex to use and the people that want to download them, and many times the application of the socials are already integrated inside them a video editing feature that allows the user to create, record and augment the video that he will produce by using its app. Especially if we consider the Android world, if you go to the Google Play Store and look for video editing apps, you can find a lot of applications. But it's a common opinion that the quality of this app is sometimes subpar of what we can find in the iOS world. This is also due because it's hard to use the API for Android about video, about all that it's about video and video editing. So what if I, as a developer, want to develop an application that allows my user to become a director, a video editor? What can I do? In Huawei, we can help you, and we develop HMS Core Video Editor Kit. This is a SDK that is part of the big family of the HMS Core services, and is compatible from all the Android smartphone running Android 7 and above, and it's offering a lot of features like video editing function, a really extensive material library, multi-resolution export, multi-video or image imports, supporting a lot of extension files, so it offers a very big set of features. We will see today how we can use this kit in 5 simple steps, but the pre-requirement of these steps is just to you have just to register yourself inside the App Gallery Developer console. To do this, you have to create the Huawei ID, and this will allow you not only to access the power of HMS Video Editor Kit, but even to access all the features that are offered by HMS Core. So to register, just go to developer.huawei.com and just compile the form using your phone ID, choosing the password and so on. And in a couple of days, you will be allowed to access the App Gallery console. This is like the main UI throughout you can manage all the apps and all the API that you can use, and all the apps and projects that you can create using the App Gallery services and the HMS Core. But just remember, if you want to create an application, to select new app, select the package type of the application. So if it's an APK or an APK, this is our quick apps types, and even choosing the device where the application will run in. Like in this case, we choose mobile phone. And don't forget to put the app name and so on, all the information about the applications. And the App Gallery Connect console is also important because if you go to General Information tab, you will see all the API key that you will need to run to connect your app with our services API. And even from this web page, you can download the hconnect services.json. That is the main configuration file that you will have to include inside your source code of your Android application. It is similar of the Google Play Services.json. So it's just a configuration file that will allow the application to be interfaced with the services provided by the App Gallery console. So let's start together to see how we can use the HMS Video Editor Kit. So first of all, you have to go to the main developer App Gallery Connect console. And then from that part, you will be able to see your project by clicking on My Project. Here, you can select your project. And then from general information, like I said before, you can see all the information about your project. If you select Manage API tab, you want to use the video editor kit, you have just to enable the tick box with corresponding to video editor kit. Just enable it and you will be ready to use it inside your application. Enabling this option will allow you to access the video editor menu. The video editor kit menu, it's a menu that you can find on the left side of the interface. And if you go there on the left side, click on video editor kit, you will see the main user interface of the video editor kit App Gallery web interface. So in which you can manage all the resources that belongs to your project. After that, you need to remember to download and put inside your Android application directory the configuration file, so agconnect services.json file. And this will enable your app to connect with the App Gallery services. And also take note of your API key, because this will be used in your source code to enable your application to connect with the API services that we are offering. All this information, so the agconnect services.json and the API key, it's accessible for you inside the general information tab. So this is the first step. Second step is open your Android application project, go inside your build Gradle file, the one that is belonging to the project, add the main URL of the memory repository that will point to the repository of HMS Core from Huawei. So add this line of code inside the repository blocks into your build.gradle file belonging to your project. Remember to add also the dependency of the agconnect, so App Gallery Connect plugin inside the dependency block of the build.gradle file. And this will allow you to use the classes that will parse the agconnect services.json file. So it's all done for you. Another step is to add the dependency inside the build Gradle file of your application, of your app. So inside the directory of your app, build.gradle file, add the line corresponding to the usage of the agconnect plugin from Huawei inside your build.gradle file. Then add the line corresponding to the video editor SDK to your build.gradle file as an implementation. So plain and easy. The third step is to declare the permission that your application will need to use the power of HMS video editor kit. Like you can see, there are a lot of permissions. So the first question from you can be, oh, why do we need to use all these permissions? So first of all, we have the internet permission because it's an API, it's a service that is API based. So it will need the internet connection. It will need to write and read from external storage because you will have to import some resources from the storage, and even to export your video editor, your video file inside the external storage. So you will need this permission. You will need the permission to record the audio from the microphone, because maybe you will want to add the voice or some recorded sound inside your video editor project. And you also will need the vibrate permission because we are using this in our SDK to handle the main user experience of the video editor kit. We will see in a bit that the user when the user will use the main UI of video editor kit, he can add like resources on top of the video, but if it adds resources on top on a video in area that is not allowed to, the device will vibrate. So that's the reason why we need a permission for the vibration. So step 3 done. Step 4, let's go in the code. And the step 4 is about declaring a callback. This callback is called media export callback, and this step is mandatory because it's needed by the video editor SDK to know what he has to do when the video is exported. So in this case, in our sample in the slide, we are just putting a log. So plain and easy. Step 5, so the last steps is just to create the code that is needed to configure the video editor and launch it. So first of all, we need to declare and assign a license ID. The license ID is an ID defining the user of your application. And you can use this to assign some quotas to your user. So just assign a random UUID, it will work at the moment for this sample. After that, you need to authorize the video editor kit inside your application to communicate with the video editor kit server part inside our cloud services. And to do this, we have just the method set API key with the API key that can be found inside the hconnect services.json, or you can look for it from the hconnect, from the App Gallery Connect main UI inside the web services. After that, you need to assign the media export callback that we defined in the previous step, so in the step number 4. To do this, you just need to call set on media export callback with the callback that you previously declared. After that, you just need to launch the video editor kit. And to do this, just call media application get instance launch editor activities with this parameter. These are the default parameter. If you go inside our documentation page in developer.huawei.com, you can find all the parameters that can enrich this call with a new feature, with a further feature. So if you do this, it's done. Your application will launch our video editor kit UI that will allow your user to maybe import some resources like some videos, move these resources inside the timeline to play, pause, or assigning like a sticker or an effect on top of it. Like in this video, we can see that I wanted to assign a sticker, then I changed the idea, and then I wanted to write some text on top of my video, like ciao, and I can move the text on top of the video that I imported. If obviously the user wants to move the text outside the video, there will be the vibration from the smartphone, the one that I told you before. So this is the main UI of the video editor application. So we are offering these services for free, and just with 5 steps, you can achieve this. So battery power already, battery included, services for video editor feature. So your first question could be, yes, but we are talking about the stickers, maybe sound effects, transition. Where are all these resources? And maybe can I upload mine? Can I use mine resources as well? So first of all, I said before that accessing the video editor kit from the App Gallery console will enable you to enable or disable all the usage of these resources. So you can enable the stickers to be used, you can select which stickers are used, and even selecting the stickers, choosing them from our extensive library, but you still cannot upload your own resources. You cannot upload your own image, your own PNG or GIF file to be used as a sticker. This is a feature that we will provide in the future. So at the moment, you just access the video editor kit main UI inside the App Gallery Connect console and select the resources that you want to use for your application. So even this, plain and easy. The next question that you can have, it could be like, okay, I have all these video editor pre-configured. The UI is pre-configured, so like it's a fixed UI. So what I have to do if I want to add some feature, or I don't want some feature, like for instance, I don't want to allow my user to add stickers to their project, to their video project. Or how can I customize the user journey? How can I just simply modify the appearance, the theme of the main video editor UI? What can I do? So What I showed you before is what we call the UI SDK of the Video Editor Kit SDK. But we have another SDK that will enable you as a developer to customize even more the feature of the Video Editor Kit that you want to use. And this SDK is called a Fundamentals Capability SDK. So this will enable you to have the superpowers to configure whatever you want to, as long as you want to customize it, you can use it straight away. So let's see what we can do to use this. So first of all, don't forget inside the build.gradle file of your project to add the EdgeConnect plugin. Never forget this. Second is, instead of adding the dependency line of the video editor UI, just add the dependency line with a video editor SDK. By the way, this is in the slides the last version supported by us. So just add implementation of Huawei HMS Video Editor SDK. That's it. After adding this dependency, you have the power to use all the features of HMS Video Editor Kit and to customize it. But I want to leave you with the main structure of the Video Editor Kit Fundamentals Capability SDK. Because you will need to know how to build your own UI and how to enable your desired feature with it. So first of all, we have the main object, is a Huawei Video Editor. This object contains inside himself an object is called timeline. And this timeline object, it's the object that is containing all the timelines of the resources of the video editor, video editing project. So like, there is the video lane, there is the audio lane, and the video lane is the timeline that contains all the video associated to the video project, the transition, maybe some effects on top. The audio lane will contain just the audio. The sticker lane will be like the stickers the timeline containing the stickers and the all day life cycle. And the effect also is the sound effect and video effect timeline for it. So this is the main structure. To instantiate, to use the video editor component that you want to use in your project, you can just call the create of Huawei Video Editor Kit, or if you already created, just use the get instance. That's it. When you created this video editor object, you can just prepare it for launch with the init environment. This will initialize for you all the things needed for the usage of video editor. But just don't forget that because the editor is something associated to the user interface, it's something that will be associated to a layout. So don't forget before to create a layout associated to the editor. In this case, in this sample, a linear layout will work. And then to assign with the set display and passing the inside the layout, just assign this to your editor. So plain and easy as it is. To assess the timelines that I showed you before on the main structure slide, you just need to call the get timeline of the editor object. And from that, you will be able to assess maybe if you want the video lane, so the video timeline, accessible with append video lane called by the timeline object. And using the video lane, you can append or video or image just using your own resources. So you can upload your own resources inside your own server, or maybe integrate some video to be some video resources inside your application, some image from your application, and you can append this one with these methods inside your main video timeline. If you want to use the sound timeline, you just need to call timeline.append audio lane. You will, in this way, be able to use the audio lane. And with this audio lane, you can append audio on top of your video editor project. So with the append audio offset and passing inside the main resources the name of the file that correspond to the sound that you want to associate or the music. To use the sticker, just get the main timeline for the stickers with append stickers lane, and then you will be able to attach stickers on top of your project using append sticker asset, or maybe if you want to append text, you just need to call append word with the text that you want to use it and the size. That's it. And all this timeline can be actionable by command like play and pause, and we have the method for it. So just call editor set play callback if you want to assign some callback to the play action, or if you want straight away to play all the timeline together, just call editor play timeline with the starting time and the ending time of the playback. Great. And in the end, if you want to export the video project that your user created, you can define the extension file, you can define with this line of codes the property of the project that you will be exported, so the final video, and you can export the video calling HVE export manager export video with all the parameters that you will need. So this is for the final steps. If you want to navigate throughout the code of our samples, just go inside our main GitHub repository, so github.com HMS Core, and there you will find the HMS video editor demo source code, in which we divided the two main SDK behavior. So you will find the project for the UI demo, the one that I showed you before, and the project for the fundamentals capability SDK inside the directory SDK demo. So try to explore the source codes and to play with it and to see if it actually can be useful to your idea to create a video editor project for your video editor application or video editing feature for your user. If you want to learn more, also you feel free to go inside our main developer documentation website. You can scan the QR code on the left to go inside the HMS Core official website. And if you want if you are curious about the video editor kit, but you don't want to look to the source code, you want just to use the main mobile application to test the feature, feel free to scan the core code on the right and download and install the demo application that, like I said in the beginning, is compatible with all the Android smartphone running Android 7 and above. So yeah, thank you so much for attending this talk. Bye.